Arthur, Charlie, and Sherry started NJTL. They established an independent national charitable organization to develop tennis in inner cities.
The main objective of the NJTL was to have a positive impact on kids' lives.
Charlie, Arthur, and Sherry really complemented each other. I mean, Sherry is an entrepreneur. Arthur, from a much different background, perceived a need for it. And Charlie is a total believer.
This was 1969. They came up to me jointly and said, you know, Sherry, you're always developing companies and products. Why don't you do something for tennis and kids and so forth?
It was at that kitchen table that between the three of us, we kind of came up with the idea of, let's take it to the parks, let's take it outside of the country clubs, let's get some kids involved in the program that would never have an opportunity to be exposed to tennis.
The opportunity really is to develop novice programs that will bring youngsters into the game.
The idea was tennis was to be fun for kids, and it also was a free program.
And the other key to NJTL was the ease in which novices could come into the sport and learn the scoring and then become part of a team very quickly.
I said, this is for me. I want all kids to play and have fun and have opportunities. And I could see that education was very much a part of Arthur's program.
There's a statue of Arthur, and he's got books in one hand and a tennis racket in the other. And he's holding the books higher than the tennis racket.
What he wanted to do was to get kids to play tennis and look at the scholarship opportunity for college.
First step, he says, let's go to the 5 boroughs of New York. Sherry lived in Stamford, Connecticut. I want to start a program here in my hometown in Stamford. And Arthur, we want to start a program in Richmond.
And I said, boy, this is just great. It's something that we really need in the city, because there were no programs for young people that offered the opportunity to play tennis and get instruction on a continuing basis.
We probably started with 60 kids, and then I guess at the highest number it was probably 3,000.
When the NJTL merged with the USTA, there were approximately 100 chapters. What NJTL brought to the USTA was an expanded volunteer base and a proven entry-level program increasing the number of players.
It was Arthur that said, you know, I think we should do that. I think we should bring it under the USTA realm. And he convinced the board.
We're currently recognizing up to 300 NJTL chapters across the country with approximately 180,000 youth. We want them to play tennis, and that's the healthy part of what we're doing. But at the same time, now we've captured their interest, and we can deploy our ACE curriculum or any other type of academic enrichment program that a chapter may be using.
They're pushing you about your studies, they're pushing you about everything to your max. They're making sure you have good grades. They teach you how to have respect.
I think probably the fondest memory of all was getting to know and working with the first group of kids and how much they needed this. You know, they needed something to stabilize their lives.
15 Love is amazingly proud to be a part of the NJTL, especially on their 50th anniversary. What an amazing accomplishment. The NJTL has touched so many lives, and we're just humbled to be a little part of that.
I'm so happy that I've been around for 17 years to be a part of what Arthur, Sheridan, and Charlie started. And I can tell you that my goals in life is whatever their goals were, I'm trying to keep that going forward.
Arthur's no longer with us, but I know he's also very proud from up there. And Sherry should be, you know, Sherry was the catalyst. You know, he was the guy that got us together.
Arthur, this is your baby. The fact that I can feel I'm doing a little bit of that for you in heaven means something.